Remember that one kid back in junior high choir room who would run over to the piano and play all the notes in a C major scale except the very last note? And then he walked away from the piano. And you waited. And waited. And waited. And waited until finally you or someone ran over to the piano to hit the very last note in the scale. Do you remember that, kid? Yeah, that was me. What's up, my fellow musician friends? It's Michael, and this week's lesson is all about delayed gratification and how you can use this songwriting method to potentially write your next big hit. Now, you don't have to be a music theory whiz to understand the concept of delayed gratification. If you understand basic chord progressions, then you should be able to understand the concepts that I lay out in this video. Delayed gratification is arranging the chord progression around the tonic, or the one chord. Starting and ending a song on the one chord is common practice. If you create a song that starts maybe on a 4 chord or another chord altogether and revolves around the one chord, now you're creating something a little bit different. It's something outside the box, and the listener is a little bit more captivated with that. Because the ear is programmed to seek out the one chord subconsciously, we are compelled to listen deeper and deeper into a song that delays the tonic. Delayed gratification has been used for decades. It can go back to at least the 60s. I mean, the Beatles used it in quite a few of their songs, and it made their songs go from really, really good to amazing, in my opinion. If you want to hear some examples of how the Beatles used delayed gratification, check out Eleanor Rigby, All My Lovin', and Hello Goodbye. Since the Beatles, delayed gratification has been used quite often in songwriting. It's been used in many, many hits. However, I can't recall another time period where this method of songwriting has been implemented into hit songs as much as it is in today's music. And that's why I wanted to do a video for you guys on this so that you can start writing a hit song today. The 4 big artists that we're going to focus on today are Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, Justin Bieber. The 4 big artists are Sia, Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and Justin Bieber. Our first example is Elastic Heart by Sia. Now, the key of this song is F sharp minor. So, and hold up, before we go any further, if you are a little bit more advanced in your music theory, you might have learned that the 6 is the 1 or the 1 is the 6. I'm going to keep it simple, okay? The tonic is going to be what the key is for this lesson. So F sharp minor, that's the 1, not the 6. Okay, anyway, so Sia's chord progression is D major, A major, E major, and then finally the 4th chord is F sharp minor. So the tonic is delayed 4 chords. So Elastic Heart is an F sharp minor. The chord progression is D major, A major, E major, and then finally it gets to the F sharp minor. And I believe these 4 chords in the chord progression keep repeating over and over again throughout the song. So the verse and the chorus are the same. And I've got thick skin and an elastic heart. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know all the words, but I will play this part. So you get the idea. So the F sharp minor is the last chord in that chord progression. Our second example is Diamonds by Rihanna. Now this song is in B minor, so that's the 1, and the chord progression is G major, B minor, so there's the 1, and then A major. It's just 3 chords over and over again. Again, delayed until the 2nd chord. Diamonds by Rihanna, this is in a B minor, but the 1st chord is G major, then B minor, then A. And these 3 chords repeat throughout the whole song as well. Shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like castles in the sky. You know, over and over again. So that's, again, delayed gratification. The B minor is the 2nd chord in this example. Example number 3 is Wildest Dreams by Taylor Swift. Now this is where it gets a little bit interesting because she delays it a little bit further. She has a chord progression during the verse and she doesn't use the tonic at all. This song is in A flat major. There is no A flat. There is no one chord at all in the verse. She waits until the chorus, whereas she hits it on the very first chord. Okay, in Wildest Dreams, Taylor Swift put this in the key of A flat major. I even adjusted the sound so it's actually a string sound. Now, she doesn't get to the tonic until the chorus. The pre-chorus and the verse are these chords: D flat major, F minor, and E flat major. So when she sings, he said, let's get out of this town, drive out of the city, away from the crowds. She's doing that over those chords. When she gets to the chorus, then these chords are finally the tonic of A flat major to E flat major, B flat minor, and then D flat major. So when she sings, say you'll remember me, da 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 da. So it's pretty cool how far and how long she waits to delay the tonic chord. And our fourth and final example is Sorry by Justin Bieber. This song is in E flat major, and what's really crazy about this song is that it never, ever gets to the tonic. The one is never played. What? How is that possible? Okay, so Sorry is in E flat major. It never gets to the tonic. However, the three chords that are constantly rotated and played are A flat major, C minor, and B flat major, with the occasional F minor thrown in there. Now, I think I'm going to make a very generalized statement here and say that most professional musicians, established musicians, will probably find this very boring, this song, because it's only 3 chords or 4 chords constantly in a loop. However, songwriters, I think, will appreciate the creativity and how in this song, in this hit song, never gets the tonic. And pretty much every song does that. So the 3 chords that are constantly in rotation is like this, with him singing, is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause I'm missing more than your body. So let me complete this chord progression and end with E flat major, and I think your ear will hear the resolution on E flat major from this part. Yeah, I know that I've let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now? There's the resolution. Wow, who knew that Justin Bieber was such a great songwriter? Well, actually, he was not the only songwriter on that track. In fact, he was listed as the 5th one on there, so he probably wrote that really important part that went, oh! So the question now is, how can you write the next big hit using this method? Future songwriters of the world, I wish you the best of luck. I hope this video has helped you out. Please leave me a question below, a comment, a concern. I read all the comments and respond generally in 24 hours. Thank you very much. I will see all of you next week. But before I let you go, I have one final thought that I'd like to leave you with.